Hello there and welcome back to Hangers here in South Winnipeg. We are joined by three wonderful ladies. They may not look tough right now, but I'll tell you one thing. You put some pads and some helmets on, it's going to get wild in those trenches, right, ladies? Yeah. All right, so we're going to introduce each one of you. Let us know what position you play and what team we're representing here, starting with my left, your right.
Hi, my name is Muba. I play defensive end with the Winnipeg Wolfpack.
My name is Miranda. I'm former 10-year veteran center, and now I am a coach.
My name is Lisa. I am a rookie and learning cornerback, defensive cornerback, and wide receiver.
So you have a bit of hands and a bit of defensive. Muba, you didn't tell us how many years you've played so far.
Oh, sorry. I'm going into my fourth year.
So we have a rookie, a fourth year, and a vet. Now coach. Tell me how all of you got involved with football in Manitoba.
So I got my start, 4 years ago, just through a friend. She said, you know, you've played basketball at a high level and you're really athletic, so try this sport out. I think you'd be really good at it. And I came 2 weeks before our first game in 2016, and I did really well according to everybody else on the team. And that was kind of it. I love the sport almost immediately.
Now, Miranda, you're retiring, or you just becoming a player coach?
No, I retired 3 years ago. I retired now. So I started playing when women's football was first started in Manitoba. So I got a phone call from a friend. It was in its infancy stages, and we were all just kind of trying to find if there was even going to be enough people that would want to play women's football. So that was back in 2007. And I played rugby in high school, and I played rugby after high school. So I had friends be like, hey, you like contact sports. You want to try this? And here we are.
For our audience members watching who are trying to get an inside scoop on this team going forward, beyond the three of you, why don't you give us a quick rundown of the coaching staff of the Wolfpack and maybe some players that couldn't make it here today?
Oh, rundown of the coaches. So, I mean, I'm still learning all the coaches. There's so many, but they have been so committed. And I think that's honestly what has kind of interested me in playing for Wolfpack is they are willing to take someone on or take several people on that are rookies that have no idea how to play football and teach us. And that's what I'm going through. So I am so thankful for them, and they are honestly phenomenal.
It's great to have mentors like that on a team like this.
Yeah, our current head coach is Aaron Taylor, a very well-respected coach in the football community here in Winnipeg, bringing with him a very experienced staff. As well as I'll throw out a shout out to our linebacker special teams coach Mike Benson, who is a current CFL player for the BC Lions.
So how long does this season run for you ladies? Does it run through the summer? Does it take a break?
So we usually get our start up in January through our rookie camp. This year we had about 50 people attend for that, and then slowly over the course of January, February, March, we increased the number of practices each week. Right now we're going twice a week, and then our season starts in May. So our first game is actually coming up this weekend in Saskatoon against the Sask Valkyries. So we're heading into that, and then we have 3 season games after that, and then playoffs.
So it's a short season nonetheless, but it is very competitive. And it's mostly Western Canada, is that correct?
Yeah, so we're in the Prairie Conference of the WWCFL. So that's the Western Women's Canadian Football League. So there is a Western Conference that sees 2 teams in Alberta. Oh, my bad, 3 teams in Alberta, 2 teams in Saskatchewan. No, they're in our conference. Oh my God, I'm terrible. 4 teams in Alberta: Edmonton, Calgary, Lethbridge, and Grand Prairie. I'm sorry. And then the 4 teams in the Prairie Conference would be the 2 teams in Winnipeg, and then Saskatoon and Regina.
I like to pick athletes' brains and see what kind of their mindset is at the current time. What are some good one-on-one individual or team rivalries that you guys have experienced during your time in this league?
If any. Like specifically?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously we have a rivalry with our crosstown competitors, the Manitoba Fearless. Right. So when we all started playing football in 2007, there was only one team in the city, and that was them. So that team was kind of that was the start of football. So then from there we branched off. So of course, obviously, there's only so many people in the city that play football, right? So we had some come to Wolfpack, some stay with Fearless. So as those teams grew, obviously there was that natural competitiveness. So that's always been really great. We always look forward to playing against those girls. They really give us we feel like we could really compete with them. So that's great.
It sounds like great growth. It sounds like great growth for the game of Manitoba for women's football. If a second team is now in the city, that's fantastic.
So we have the Fearless, we have the Wolfpack. I have to ask, how many players are on the roster, and do any of these players play both ways?
I think we have 34 on our roster, and we do have a handful of players that are playing both ways. Lisa's actually one of them. She plays our defensive cornerback and then running back as well. Wide receiver, sorry. And then we have Mobina, who is also playing same thing. I've played both ways on offense, depending on the need. I think one thing that's really excellent about our team is that people are willing to fill in where they're needed, and they step into that role as it comes up. So I'm super thankful for the women on the team, without a doubt.
Talk about a great group of coaches making sure that you can blend in and fill in the void when needed. Elisa, would you prefer to be a defensive cornerback, or would you prefer to be a wide receiver?
I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Still a work in progress. I like that.
You have the
answer.
time.
Still learning how to catch.
Okay, so there we go.
Learning how to tackle, but
All right.
I can both.
Okay, so would you rather let the ambulance sort them out, or would you rather see the 6 points on the scoreboard? 6 points on the scoreboard. I think we have a wide receiver on our hands. Well, thank you very much, ladies, for joining us. Good luck this weekend. And you playing in Saskatoon
Yes.
on the weekend. How do they join, or how do they look forward to checking out the Wolfpack if they want to potentially join the team, or at least come out and support them, fans in the stands kind of thing?
Well, we do have quite a lot of social media presence. We have an Instagram account, Winnipeg Wolfpack. We have Facebook account, Winnipeg Wolfpack. We've got winnipegwolfpack.com. We're out there. So you just type in Winnipeg Wolfpack into Google, you'll find us.
Excellent. Just one quick thing for the countless new Wolfpack fans undoubtedly out there now, jumping on the team's bandwagon after watching this segment. What are your guys' expectations for this team's upcoming season, given that Saskatchewan seems to have dominated for the last 8 years, it sounds like, forever?
Yeah, they have. Expectation? You know what? Just growth. Expectation obviously is to win. I mean, every team, anyone you ask, if their number one expectation isn't to win, then they're in the wrong sport. But I mean, just growth. I want to see the rookies grow. I want to see them fall in love with the sport and come back, because that's what grows the sport, is people that fall in love with it and return and go back home and say, hey, I'm doing something awesome and I want you to come with me, and bring their friends.
Yeah.
And then
And that's the thing, like, women's tackle football is growing. It had a start, maybe 8-9 years ago or so. No, actually longer than that. I guess 11 years ago. But since then, there's more and more people learning about it, more and more people jumping in. And I mean, I think the thing that I've been telling, my friends and just other people who I approach about it is that there's still opportunity to play at a higher level. Myself, for example, I played with Team Canada in 2017, and that was got a silver medal, and that was a phenomenal opportunity. And I also played basketball with the Bisons, and I mean, because basketball is such an established sport, you have so many people to choose from in order to get to that level. But with football, because we're still growing, you just have to have the motivation to want to learn and just keep growing personal development. So, I made the team after only one season of playing with the Wolfpack, and I wasn't certain that it was going to happen, but it did. And honestly, like the people that I played with were so wonderful, so excellent, and again, of course, the coaching staff was incredible as well. So, if someone's looking for an opportunity to like excel at something, excel it within this sport, like there's so many opportunities, provincial team, national team, and being competitive again, right? That was one of the things that I was looking for as a former elite athlete at a university level. I was looking for something that would allow me to compete, not just recreation, not just like senior women's, not knocking senior women's, it's a lot of fun, but this gives you that chance to be competitive and play for a reason. So if that sparks an interest, then yeah, definitely reach out to us, social media, and yeah, try it. Just try it. Like, it's not as scary as you think, I promise you. And like Lisa, she's new, but there's always, our coaching staff that's ready to rally around new players and just like build in that confidence that you might think you don't have, but you get it. We have a team that's so amazing, and I always refer to them as a family, because that's what it is at the end of the day. We're a family, and we rally around each other regardless of what situation it is, whether it's football related or not. We rally around each other. If someone's dealing with something personal, we're like, hey, how can we help? How can we be there for you? And so I think that's one of the other things that I really love about playing for this team, is that we've got each other's backs.
Well, that was a lot. And that was very well put. I really appreciate it. Passionate about the sport.
I'm so passionate about the sport.
It's the ladies of the gridiron. It's the Winnipeg Wolfpack taking on Saskatoon this weekend. I want to thank you very much for joining us. We'll be right back with Patrick Ryan, and we will talk some rugby right after this.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind, with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue.